What is the true resolution of the human eye for design? Imagine trying to see the tiniest details in a picture and wondering how sharp your vision really is. That's what understanding resolution is all about. The human eye's ability to see fine detail is called visual acuity. When we talk about resolution in design, we're really asking how much detail the eye can pick up. The eye's maximum angular resolution is about 0.5 arc minutes, which is roughly 30 arc seconds. This means it can distinguish two points separated by about 0.8 degrees of visual angle. To put that into perspective, it's like being able to see about 60 pixels per degree of your vision, and under perfect conditions, around 120 pixels per degree. When designing for screens or print, this translates to a pixel density of roughly 300 pixels per inch. That's the sweet spot where images look crisp and clear to the average viewer without any pixelation or blurriness. Visual acuity depends on several factors. First, the size of the detail and how far you are from it. The standard 20/20 vision means you can see details that subtend 1 arc minute of visual angle. For example, a letter on a Snellen chart designed for 20/20 vision subtends 5 arc minutes, with the smallest gaps being 1 arc minute. The closer you are to a design, the more pixels you need to make it look sharp. For digital screens, a pixel density of 300 ppi at about 10 to 12 inches away matches the eye's resolving power. If you go higher, it doesn't make much difference because the eye can't see more detail at that distance. The eye's field of view is quite wide, around 120 to 180 degrees horizontally. When you consider the entire view, the eye's effective resolution is like having a camera with about 500 to 600 megapixels, but it doesn't see everything at once. Instead, it moves around, focusing on details in different areas. The eye's optics also play a role. The clarity of vision depends on the health of the eye, pupil size, and age. The central part of the retina, called the fovea, has the highest density of cone cells, which are responsible for sharp color vision. This part sets the limit for how much detail you can see at once. Outside the fovea, vision becomes less sharp because of optical imperfections and biological limitations. For graphic design work, understanding these facts helps you create images that look sharp and clear. When designing for screens, aim for a resolution of about 300 ppi at typical viewing distances. For large prints viewed from far away, lower ppi values work fine because the pixels appear smaller to the eye. Remember, the eye cannot perceive infinite detail at once, so focusing on the central part of the image and using scalable graphics like vectors helps keep your designs crisp. When preparing images for digital use, think about pixel density and viewing distance to balance quality and file size. So, in simple terms, the true resolution of the human eye for design purposes is around 300 pixels per inch at normal viewing distances, with an angular resolution close to 0.5 arc minutes. This helps designers set standards in Adobe software to produce visuals that look sharp and natural to viewers.